describe for you network and organism, that network between organisms and non-organisms. I would like to first one describe for you, and maybe you think about that. Why am I here? Because I would like to describe for you in the ecosystem. And what is ecosystem? Ecosystem is network between organism and non-organism. Maybe you want to know what is organism. Organism is the alive animal, or alive person, and alive plant, and who the organism plant who grow, and some like reproduction. Network, but the organism network between organism and non-organism, that the all think you want to know in organism, and in organism you want to know the energy flow, something like we want to, before that we want to know what's food chain. Food chain something like the herbivores is something like rabbit eat plants, eats plant, and some carnivores, some like fox eat the rabbit, and some like some wolf eat fox. And this one is food chain, that's be food chain, and some food chain is food web. In food web we have energy flow, and the plant give the energy with decomposition. What is decomposition? When the organism consumers died and organism died, because the plant and this producers, the first should be in food chain and food web, but the first one is producer, and second one is the constantly is consumers. And the decomposition, when the consumers is die, the soil is good for plant, is good for grow plant. Okay, I appreciate that to know, and I describe for you all that in doing plant, but we don't have any more in this yard. Okay, everybody, again I'm Daniel Azimzadeh, and again I would like to describe for you what is organism, and this one is project of Earth, and okay, this one is a plant of organism, and it's producer, and they give energy, because in the food chain energy is flow, and so the first energy who help to plant to producer, and help to another organism to alive. This sun, the energy comes from sun, and comes from, we don't have sun here, but that's something like we have plant who need shade, but some like that's I would like to describe for you that network between the organism and non-organism. Okay, you can see another plant here. I would like to describe for you the animal, but we don't have animal here, and I prefer that to describe for you in the producer, not consumers. Okay, that another plant I would like to describe for you how to something like how to network the sun. We don't have sun here, but I think the rain is comes from skies here, but because the plants need water too, and the energy is flow, and the some like the herbivores eat the plant for because they need plant to be alive, and then they some like carnivores eat herbivores, and energies for. And I would like to describe for you decomposition when the all our consumers die. They you can see squirrel here, that be organism, and they eat plants, and when they die, so one is here, squirrel. One is here, because my sound is low, because they are we are going so fastly. And this one is organism, network between non-organism and organism. And you can see the squirrel here. They eat, they have 2 or 3 squirrel here. They eat the plant, and when they die, the decomposition is good for their decomposition is good for plant, excuse me.